My never say ma PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV there. Osia dem yopo.
1 million. Basically supposed to be about 3.9 million Ghana cedis. That's how it's supposed to be. They are trying to put the wording right. Senebea, the breakdown will be easy for everyone. Now, today, and they're sorry, you know, you better say a year Cecilia Dapaah issue, no case, no asababium. And what is the case about? Is about a year OSP say why investigations drew some point to be. And Odru ono ohuni say a year the Yoko and so ebetuma twaso a complete a year the investigations no until the special prosecutor actually decided say docket na ekutano no investigations now why so far because yawa and a year the OSP went to a Cecilia Dapaah's house and oye then okoye search elo millions of dollars of Cecilia Dapaah fee. Now, the special prosecutor at a point decided to say, okay, he has done what he has to do, and that he believes that the Yoko no omuna to taking it up and make sure say the investigations is concluded and the prosecution will follow. Now, Yatiana Yabeti say special prosecutor essay or the case akwa koma Yoko Madam Tiwaa Addo Dankwa and Dano. Now, dear special prosecutor Abekacha Ghana for you say. We didn't clear Cecilia Dapaah. We gave Yoko platinum information. Now, the special prosecutor, so Abba Bonchamba catcher say, oh, Cecilia Dapaah case nearby, no, there was nowhere. Omokaza Cecilia Dapaah, my investigations in Yamanesi into Cecilia Dapaah, the one song Emma Uncle Fee. Or say information na omodema Yoko no information na krojin Yoko ebe tumi anya sa information no e de aye adwuma ahwehwe Cecilia Dapaah nsem nim amiehu krono a abem anase krono mbemu into from the OSP's office no or say wabo adwuma ama odiama de Yoko ema investigations why no ho kroje no odiama de Yoko ma information any investigation hun sama onya ya Ghana for do kra yenim no odi ni nyina ama Madam Tiwaa Addo Dankwa say onto us so as the head of Yoko no na omonhwehwe Cecilia Dapaah asemnim. Now the akotisi say and the Yoko for Babontene a year Madam Tiwaa Addo Dankwa and so abe responded. Because last week NT say the NPP Attorney General Godfrey Dame Eba Bontene Emma we issue advice Ediama Yoko. Time as special prosecutor Edi Asemno Ekoma a Yoko Madam Tiwaa your friend saying the dinner then believe us at the end there no Madam Tiwaa da no or catch Odema OSP no Madam Tiwaa kwaje advice every Yoko Attorney General inti time OSP edi assembly come Madam Tiwaa no Madam Tiwaa last week be catch say Attorney General babo tin be catch say wama Yoko for advice. Now advice now dem Yoko no say information be a special prosecutor investigations be a special prosecutor aya odi egu nkrata so dia brand say onto us no the Attorney General catch Tiwaa Addo Dankwa say mema no enye den ento aso onto ntwene. This is the Attorney General of Ghana, the special prosecutor of Ghana, any Yoko. So Yoko for ho and OSP e catch up some investigations be emphasis on the Dapaah no ho and Cecilia Dapaah asem no akodi Yoko ho and Attorney General advice say den Yoko Madam Tiwaa edi enim say ma Yoko for no enye investigations bia na asem na special prosecutor de bro no omonto ntwene if you say asem no eni engina so asem no nyina ni until today no the Attorney General who is supposed to at least follow up to get to the bottom of this matter. The Attorney General is rather telling Yoko say sa investigation na ebetumi assembling any who actually committed a crime. No? Remember, Cecilia Dapaah has not been basically convicted. As we sit here, investigations in quite a bit too much say Cecilia Dapaah abokrono and asombokrono. So as we sit, Cecilia Dapaah until proven guilty, until the investigations are done, until all the thorough checks are done, nobody can say Cecilia Dapaah ewiska. But until say you better sign investigations this one question no obiaso to me can Cecilia Dapaah nya kromfo. So as it stands, Cecilia Dapaah in the heads of some Ghanaians no oyewi, and in the heads of some Ghanaians so oyewi. So how are we going to get to the bottom of it? As Cecilia Dapaah can walk on the streets of Ghana say on the onya kromfo. It is only through investigations, and not just investigations, thorough investigations by the agencies that have been mandated to do that job. Into special prosecutor na yen idea sika ye tactics to an kind of investigations or handing over my Yoko no. Yoko say attorney general na catch and say manen to us investigations no. And they are sorry no and a Tiwaa Addo Dankwa abeka say ono so ewa asem ka ewa asem no ho. Na ye hwe because the attorney general kan no Sebi one ye nyina ye twen etie se Madam Tiwaa Addo Dankwa whether she was going to go ahead with the investigations or she's also going to say in fact the attorney general has advised me inti Cecilia Dapaah no I will never investigate Cecilia Dapaah. Inti this is what we were talking about last week and Madam Tiwaa akasa na nen sama waka no ebi nie ye wia me amebo Madam Tiwaa na no asem se ne be ya ye nyina ye behu de o kan ye nsem ne bi nie. We requested for the basis of the special prosecutor coming out with that conclusion that enabled him. No, sorry. Now, Cecilia Dapaah's cash scandal, my main starting fuel. We requested for the basis of the special prosecutor coming out with that conclusion that enabled him to say that we should continue. That is with the investigations. We haven't received any response. We couldn't find our way, so we wanted the Attorney General to direct the way forward. Madam Tiwaa and or say, Tama a special prosecutor a docket in the bread no. Omubusa special prosecutor say on information be and some meka omo ho. Na omo twen ya special prosecutor amfa information no amba. Inti eno ena ema omo kwaje Attorney General adwenkyere. Inti adwenkyere na mkoji free Attorney General ho na Attorney General ka say eye Cecilia Dapaah sem no mema omo nkoso omo ntontwene ballem no ni nyina ne because you see OSP edit docket ne bre eye Tiwaa no na Tiwaa no ebusa for more information na ne nsanka more information no eno tro come Attorney General say wo na wo ye aban krachi panyini wa adwene ye wo sen ana lawyer panyini ena Attorney General e ka kire Madam Tiwaa say asem na OSP di bre omo no mumbontungu montontwene mamu investigate Cecilia Dapaah. This is Yoko. Omankasa enum se momentie Madam Tiwaa Addo Dankwa.
The Economic and Organized Crime Office, Yoko, says it intends to return the docket on former Sanitation Minister Cecilia Dapaah to the Office of the Special Prosecutor, OSP. This follows advice from the Office of the Attorney General against the initiation of money laundering investigations into Cecilia Dapaah's case, citing the failure by the OSP to establish evidence of corruption or corruption-related offences against the former minister. Addressing the media at the 14th Commonwealth Regional Conference of Heads of Anti-Corruption Agencies in Africa, Executive Director of Yoko, Tiwaa Addo Dankwa, insisted there was nothing her outfit could do.
His advice, whatever that we would have done had already been directed at the CID to do. And like he said this morning, when you investigate a case and you did not find anything, we should be bold enough to say that for this case, even though I suspected this, at the end of the day, that wasn't what came out of it. We should tell the Ghanaian because of ABC. So we cannot continue to be doing fishing. It's like we don't even know what you are looking for. You just go about looking for something that you yourself, you are not even sure. So what I'm going to do is that with the AG's advice, I will send the docket that we received from the OSP to him, that there's nothing for us to do.
The Economic and Organized Crime Office, Yoko, says it intends to return the docket on former Sanitation Minister Cecilia Dapaah to the Office of the Special Prosecutor, OSP. This follows advice from the Office of the Attorney General against the initiation of money laundering investigations into Cecilia Dapaah's case, citing the failure by the OSP to establish evidence of corruption or corruption-related offences against the former minister. Addressing the media at the 14th Commonwealth Regional Conference of Heads of Anti-Corruption Agencies in Africa, Executive Director of Yoko, Tiwaa Addo Dankwa, insisted there was nothing her outfit could do.
His advice, whatever that we would have done had already been directed at the CID to do. And like he said this morning, when you investigate a case and you did not find anything, we should be bold enough to say that for this case, even though I suspected this, at the end of the day, that wasn't what came out of it. We should tell the Ghanaian because of ABC. So we cannot continue to be doing fishing. It's like we don't even know what you are looking for. You just go about looking for something that you yourself, you are not even sure. So what I'm going to do is that with the AG's advice, I will send the docket that we received from the OSP to him, that there's nothing for us to do.
So I'm for the number Tiwaa can and a simple say. A Juma a year, the OSP so I police for na ye. Mokai say Ekufuado. Actual letter Akoma Cecilia Dapaah or cited say, oh, police for no CID for no investigations no. Madam Tiwaa say, Cecilia and Madam Tiwaa, it looks like say she has an issue with OSP. Utieni kasemo si oh. So investigations now so investigations we na say we nya bibia men fa me so say me menye if we say from the whole year no e kire krampo say we nya bibia but OSP so aka say omaw the everything you needed no or the amount and you Madam Tiwaa you have not told us say ebia document way and not document way no information now open on sanka till date. Yoko has not been able to tell us say the evidence that they were asking no omon sankai. The omoka nyina say they were asking for more. But whatever you have, you can start working with it. But Madam Tiwaa, so utie ni kasemu ye indirectly, or siding with Ekufuado. Indirectly, she is siding with the Attorney General to go after the OSP. Because we are a head of an investigative department. You don't just say, so be confession, so be investigation, because in investigations, a yes or no answer can lead you to the end of can lead you to what you are looking for. So, say special prosecutor cry ama information bia. That's what information now. All that you do is try and go and see what you can also find from what he gave you. And that when you need more, you can go back and ask for more. But this is a situation now. Information or the no, you did not act on it. You basically before information about no didn't come for one journey. Because from the head of Yoko, so to be one no catch the OSP say the investigations you are doing, you are just fishing, and that what you brought to us, the police has already done it. Now we are waiting for the Ghana Police Service to tell us what investigations they've done. Because at this point, Madam Tiwaa is telling us to say she already knows what the police have done. Onim the investigations are Ghana Police aye. So we are waiting for the Ghana Police Service to share with us their investigations report, what they actually found or what they didn't find. Because if Madam Tiwaa is basing her rejection of OSP's document because she knows for a fact to say what the OSP brought to her, it has already been done by the police. Then the Ghana Police Service, CID, they need to let us know the investigations they did and what the conclusions were. Because from her own statement, she's basing it on say she does not need the OSP's docket. Or Cecilia Dapaah story from OSP. If we say the OSP di police are here. As we sit here, the Ghana Police Service too, they have not told us that they have done thorough investigations into Cecilia Dapaah's case and that they have arrived at this and that they have cleared Cecilia Dapaah say sikane ekohuno Cecilia Dapaah fi oni nyina no enyane dia. Because in the law, at the end of the day, Cecilia Dapaah a public figure or a civil servant, this amount of money we need to get to the bottom of it. Who owns the money and where did the money come from? We also need to be asking ourselves, say Tiwaa Addo Dankwa Sebio, with all due respect, say onya corruptor. Say special prosecutor no cry amount anything. You can call Cecilia Dapaah and ask her that you, when you were becoming an MP, when they were actually swearing you in, when you declared your assets, did you declare that you had a business that was bringing you $25 million a month, or you had a business that was bringing you this amount of money? There alone you can start your investigations from. But you see, this woman Tiwaa or a dangerous to Ghana, or a very diabolic woman. The moment that you start to open na manphobia ba only any papa Madam Tiwaa de only any mati America or near bonnet. This woman has been the problem when it comes to Ghana policing and its security. This woman, she knows nothing. What she just said as the head of Yoko, basically a new police officer will not make that statement. Because say OSP cried their brow from your statement, you can bring Cecilia Dapaah in. And as Cecilia Dapaah, you are a public figure. You are a civil servant. You basically you work for the taxpayer. This amount of money, Yoko, even though the OSP, he has brought us document, it's fine. We want to ask you, did you declare your assets? Yes. Do you have a copy of your asset, what you declared? Now you pick the conversations from there. Now, madam, this is money OSP so be fee. Now tell us, before you came into office, these were the things you had. How were you able to make this money? Where did it come from? Who are you doing business with? Does the law allow that? Now, that is what Tiwaa Addo Dankwa does not want to do. That is what Tiwaa Addo Dankwa does not want to do, because she works for Akufo-Addo, and all that she does is she protects criminals.
Dedi kama mamena PENDREAM TV ase. Na so far so good. Say open online portal e wo Ghana. Nipa share, nipa follow, nipa comment here. To my best of knowledge, without any biases, PENDREAM TV.